Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And I got my man Ed Blakesdale already ready for some insane growth. So what's going on, everyone? I know I gave you short notice. I intentionally plan on going live at 8 o'clock, but that's not going to happen because my day is too crazy. But what I did want to do is I did want to cut a video and go live. And I did want to talk about the path to insane growth, not only with just Save Club, but also with any business venture that you're in. And I also wanted to show you guys a really neat change that I made for you guys that I'm going to make available for you. And yesterday we went live and we just discovered something new. We discovered, hey, you know what? By adding that good 67, that 60 or 67-cent video, that was a really good change. So Tina says she can hear me loud and clear. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. And Kevin's on here as well. All good. And if you guys miss it, I like doing it this way because there's an instant replay that sits in your email when you get it. And so what I wanted to do is I actually want to go over a few cool things and just give you guys some cool pointers this afternoon. Let me see who we got here. So we got Kevin Davis here, Tina Roman. Let me just give a shout out to everyone. Got all my crew here, and you guys are awesome. And so, give me 1 second, y'all. Got a phone call. Sorry about that, y'all. There's business going on, so I appreciate your patience. And sometimes I got to take some important phone calls that come through. I got to keep that going on because I do run to business. So if we get back to what we kind of teased to yesterday, if you guys are struggling with Save Club, or if you're struggling with anything, we want to add some automation. And she said, we say I got a Head Sensei says I'm still at work. Shh. Yeah, this is being recorded. So, I mean, if you're at work, you can't make it. This is being recorded. But what I actually want to do with everyone that's watching is most of you guys who have the automated system that we built for you guys, where we did all the explaining and everything, and I kind of showed it to you yesterday. I do want to show you something that we did that I will be releasing for everyone that has a system. And if you need a system and you want one that's customized, where you can actually reach out to your customers and be able to have an email list that keeps you in front of them, then we can do that. So I want to talk about the system as well. And then I want to talk about some strategies to get people in the system. So basically, we're going to stick with the theme that has been working for everyone. It works for Mac. It works for all your top leaders who do funnels. And that thing is to have the 5 components of exposure. Number 1, you're going to need a good funnel. Number 2, you're going to need a good follow-up. Number 3, you're going to need a really good video that just kind of engrosses people in it, and you want to have some cool things in the video. And then you're going to need traffic. So we're going to cover all those things in this video that you can actually do simply. But the first thing you're going to need is a system. Now, as we know, we showed Save Club system, and they don't really want you to run paid traffic to a system. So that's why we're using a third-party system. So you guys can run paid traffic to it if you want to, run ads to it, and it protects your Save Club link from mainly bots because they got to run through a 2-step process. So what happens is if you do run your Save Club traffic, someone decides to put a bot through there and it hits your Save Club page, they will terminate you. So this way, our HBA protects from bots getting to our affiliate links and keeps us safe. So that's kind of why we want to use that. So I explained that. But let me just kind of show you guys what we did here. And how many of you guys saw the 67 cent video that we did yesterday? If you saw that, I'm gonna just kind of play that again here. Give me 1 second here. Let me put all this stuff out. And we made a significant improvement on the page And what we did was we took that 67-cent video that is on SaveClub and it was on YouTube. And the problem with putting it from YouTube onto your HBA SaveClub funnel, because we got a funnel that we made in HBA, which does everything. The problem with that is people can click on the YouTube link and click off the funnel and go into YouTube. And we want people to stay in our funnel distraction free. So what do we do to fix that? Well, what I did was I took the video and I literally enhanced it into 4K. So now you got a 4K video, put a cool little animation on it, and now there's nowhere for them to click to get off the funnel. They have to click and give you the information to see what's going on. So let me share that with you guys here. So I'm gonna show you this here, and let me switch my screen over. So this is what it looks like now. So if you see this, this has animations all over it. As you see, the button is doing its thing here, and this video thumbnail is activated, and it is literally like saying "click me." So when you put this in front of someone, brand new for 2025, simple four-step system to generate up to 4,095 a month without having to recruit anyone. You got the 67-cent video, and you got things that are uh dynamic. And so we're in 2025, y'all. So if you're making funnels that really don't have that have little to no movement on it, you that's one thing you want to do to try to enhance it. And we'll do this for all our funnels going forward. So we want to have some movement on them. And every funnel that we make, eventually we're going to make it better and better. We're going to make it to fit the times because we are living in a time of automation and AI. So when you have something like this looks a whole lot better than something that's kind of boring, right? Because it's like, hey, click me, click me. So when they click it, and I'm not going to play the sound here, but when they here, folks, is we have a 4K video that you got loaded. So I'm actually going to make this available for you guys. I want to make all the assets available for you guys, and then I'll probably do a training, another training for you guys, a free training for you guys on my team. Um, And with that free training, we're going to show you how to get this into your funnel, and we're going to show you how to adjust your funnel. So that is coming up if you are part of our group. We're going to have that funnel training coming up for next Monday at 12. So I will do that for you guys as well. So Monday at 12, I kind of been training you guys, so I'm going to keep with that theme until we get into our uh, our school, our premium school, which is only going to be $9.95. You're going to learn a whole lot more. But I want to make sure I keep in front of you guys and keep you trained, and this way we can keep everything kind of going cool. And so if you haven't gotten your funnel like this, don't worry. We'll work together. We're gonna if you're with me in this or with any one of our partners or our friends, we're gonna get your funnel looking like this. We're gonna get you a good solid funnel and make sure everything is tip top shape. And I will be putting out that replay for the autoresponder because, as you know, we have an 8-day autoresponder available for this, and we're going to keep adding those. They got pictures and everything, and they really just speak to solving people's problems rather than just trying to talk about the company. So you got a very unique autoresponder, and this should help you get sales. And one thing you notice about this is on repeat. Like this will literally repeat and play. And we do have a play button so they can pause and stop. Not that you really need one, but some people want to have control because dog might bark and they might pause. Oh, what's up? What's going on? They can start it again. And so we put this on our Vimeo channel, and this way they can't click on anything to go anywhere. So this is pretty cool. They even got a transcript right here, so if they need to transcribe, there they go. If they have difficult their challenge audibly, and there's a transcript for the video as well too. So again, we want to enhance things and make it better for you guys. So this way, you guys have all this additional stuff going on. So what do you guys think? You guys like the change that we made with this? With the cool little, if we do this here, we got the cool little animations going on. Let me hear your feedback, and we'll make this thing. So Tina said, or Pat says, funnel is bomb. Need more training on the paid traffic side. We got you. We're gonna make sure your funnel is tight because I don't want you sending paid traffic to something that ain't tight. So we're gonna make sure it's all tight before we do that. Let's see. I did. If Tina says it's awesome because she is good in building websites. Yep, I mean, appreciate it. I need that. It's gonna help a lot of people. Oh, that's cool, Daria. Yep, you can come on back and watch it. We got you. I want to make sure I put the information out there so you guys can grab it. Love it, an update too. So we got that going on for Save Club. And if you're in Save Club, maybe you're struggling to recruit and the company pages are doing it for you, and you're thinking about going a paid traffic option, you're thinking about running an ad on Facebook, running an ad on YouTube. Just be very careful. You want to make sure you run into something like this. We already have it done for you. As a matter of fact, we even have emails built into this thing where they go out. So we're going to show you how to connect all that stuff. So again, this is a major change we made. And as you know, if you've been watching us, you guys have been seeing the different things we have in this funnel as well too. So it's a really, really good funnel. We have an exclusive video that is only exclusive for people that got this funnel. And this video rocks. As you see, it's on a great video player. So we got probably one of the hottest videos as far as explanation in Save Club, and it's professionally done, edited in movie style. So pretty cool. Then we have a video that shows you how to join HBA. And again, if you look at this funnel literally will make 2 sales for you. But I also want to reveal something that I'm thinking about adding, and I'll get your feedback with this, is I'm thinking about adding like some apps like the Upside app and Rakuten. And the reason why I'm thinking about adding those is because you can actually make commission off those outside of Save Club. So if we're sticking with the theme of savings apps until Save Club get their app, then I'm thinking about adding like a little video or little thing so when you go to Upside, you can sign up for Upside, and every time a person pumps gas, then you can actually get 15 cents a gallon into your account. So that's pretty cool, right? It's really, really cool. So I'm thinking about adding that as a little affiliate thing. It doesn't cost anything for Upside. It just basically, with Upside, you're going to have a bunch of money back on gas when you pump, and that's part of savings. So I'm thinking about adding that, thinking about adding Rakuten. So even if someone doesn't purchase Save Club, you guys will get like 15 cents a gallon every time somebody pumps. And it adds up to, and plus you'll be able to save like up to 35 cents per gallon when you pump, and whenever other people pump as well. So you'll be able to get a lot of cash back on that. And then Rakuten, you'll be able to get $30 cash back when people actually save money. So thinking about adding those. We'll see how it goes into the flow. And we'll see where Save Club is with their app, but think about adding those at some point in this funnel. And again, with the videos, we got them so we can always adjust them. So that's something I'm thinking about doing, and seeing if, that gives you guys extra money, because this way, if someone comes through Save Club, they don't spend any money. They might, as a giveaway, we might be able to give them in the autoresponder. I'm thinking we might be able to give them a free gas app, and we're going to make money off the free gas app. And then we can give them a free Rakuten app, which means we'll make about $30 off that. So at least I can help you guys all make $30 where the person doesn't have to pay for it. And because you're helping them, and they made 30 by saving 30, and you made 30, then that'll build trust. So I'm thinking about giving you guys something that will give them trust with you guys in the email until Save Club comes out with their free app. Once they do that, we're going to plug that in. And yeah, also adding fetch. So these are things we had with the other things. So everyone loves the update. Awesome. Kevin loves it. And Larry says, what about also adding fetch? So yeah, I think about adding fetch too. So we'll do that in the autoresponder part. So I think that'll be the best way to do it, because we don't want to mess up the flow of this. But the autoresponder, we can probably do that maybe on a day 2 if they haven't signed up. And this way, hey, listen, we'll make an autoresponder that just says, listen, we just want you to save money in gas. And as part of our, appreciation for you being on our list, here's a gas savings app. You can save up to 35 cents a gallon, and and give them your personal link. So we'll make something to plug that in into the funnel, into the autoresponder. And this way, you can actually use that as a giveaway. And if we need to adjust the funnel, we can, but more than likely it'll be something we plug into the autoresponder. We'll make another page for those apps. And then what I'll do is I'll do a video for each one of those apps that will entice people to do that as a freebie. So I'll do the video for you guys, make sure it's tight, make sure it's in there, and that'll be part of our autoresponder. So where you would add that is, let me go here to my get response here. We go to my autoresponders, and I haven't added all of them yet because I've been working on some other stuff. But as you see on these autoresponders here, we got some really good autoresponders, right? We got an attractive person there that's going to attract people to open up. So we try to make the autoresponders better and better. So each autoresponder that I have will have a picture in it. So I'll give you guys all the pictures and everything to create this stuff. And as you see, everything when they click, if they're in your email, when they click it, it will go back to SaveClub. So it will keep them in your funnel. So we got true automation. And this is literally, folks, this is how you make money in your sleep, honestly. So how you make money in your sleep, I'm going to tell you exactly how you make money in your sleep. It takes a little work and then you can sleep. So let's talk about how to make money in your sleep. And so I'll show you this. So basically, the concept of making money in your sleep is this. So let me get myself on full vision here and move everything over. So, how do we make money in our sleep or make money all day? So, basically, this is how promotion and traffic works. I'm sure you guys know this. So, let's say, for instance, I get started into Save Club and I got this automated system. Well, my job for a whole entire week would just be to expose the system with shorts, with advertising, with the resources, just to get it in front of as many people as possible and get as many people inside my system as possible because once they're on your CRM, they're your customers. And so let's say you went out and you promoted every week, and let's say you got some traffic, free traffic, or maybe you did flyers or whatever you had to do and you promoted every week. And let's say, for instance, you got 100 people on your list. Well, if you got 100 people on your list in a week, you're doing really, really good. So you got 100 people on your list, and let's take the 10% rule. So let's say maybe 10% of those people would actually buy over, within the next week. So what you would do basically is this. Once you get people in your funnel, if you got the autoresponder set up, remember we got a 30-day autoresponder for 30 days without you having to do anything extra. You're going to be in front of that customer, and that customer will email you back if they need something because the autoresponder is going to do the work. So if you got 100 people in your funnel, just think you're going to have signups that's going to happen inside the funnel because the automation is taking care of it for you. So you don't have to worry about calling John back. You don't have to play this game where you're inboxing John inboxes you, and you're going back and forth. No, we're going to have follow up already built in. If they're interested, they'll email, and we make the emails replyable so people can reply, and then we can literally just separate the serious from the curious. And so that's why this funnel is very vital, because if you have a cold prospect, they get in this funnel and they get emails from you every day for 30 days, man, they're going to know you, right? So you're going to give away like some apps. You're going to check on them. I mean, the email is already written, so it's just written for you to check in with them and everything. And so you're going to be like their best friend. So you're building a relationship on autopilot. And then what'll happen is sometimes you might have somebody that's like, they got paid and they get the email from you 2 o'clock in the morning. They might click on it and they might be on the toilet, 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, I gotta use the bathroom. Ooh, let me just see what's going on. Because we already know what everybody do. Everybody take their phone to the bathroom. We all do. So if you done had some Mexican and you're gonna be on the throne for a while, you're gonna have your phone on there. And what you're gonna do on your phone, you're gonna be just looking at shorts and scrolling through emails. So they're gonna be on the toilet after they ate some Mexican that they shouldn't have ate, and they're gonna just be battling with it, and they're gonna be scrolling, and they'll be like, "Oh man, I mean, it's just let's learn fobs." Okay, you know what? I like this video. They got all the time in the world on the toilet, and nobody's bothering them. Everybody sleep, kids sleep, wife sleep, or husband sleep. Let me click on Larry Fob's video. You know what? I'm gonna go and join Larry Fob's as soon as I get off this thing, because this video got me hyped. So they're gonna go in there and hopefully they wash their hands. I hope they do, because you don't want to have a boo-boo phone. They're gonna wash their hands, they're gonna get on the phone, and get out the credit card. They're gonna lay in bed like this. They're gonna be typing, looking at the credit card, typing, the credit card, and boom, they're gonna sign up on the phone. That's generally that's what happens to me a lot, y'all. It takes a little while to get the scenario, but again, the more you stay in front of people, the higher chance you have. And I am in major disagreement with leaders who don't teach automation, because what leaders are teaching now is you got to follow up. You got to follow up. I mean, you don't have a secretary. I mean, you got 2 kids and a job and a life, right? We want some type of freedom. So I'm a hybrid, right? So a hybrid means that I do believe in follow up, but I also believe in replying, right? I believe that if a person I believe in non-intrusive follow up. I'm not trying to convince someone to join. Like, we don't want to convince anyone to do anything, because if you got to convince them to join, you got to convince them to stay, and you got to convince them to work the business. That's too much convincing. We ain't got time for that. We want somebody to be naturally motivated. We want people to be excited We want people to say, "Hey, you know what, man? I signed up with Tina, and Tina didn't have to call me 50 times. I got her emails, and I'm just replying." So we want to set up our business like that because it's duplicatable, right? It's duplicatable for everyone. So if you're an introvert, that's duplicatable. You can reply to an email. And again, we deal off of systems where it doesn't make a difference who's behind it. The only thing that makes a difference is who's in front of it. And so when you have a system that's consistent, that explains it very well, that answers as much questions as I do, and that's a 21-minute video that I have on there. It answers every question. We got an onboarding site. We have resources. So when you have that, then you have the ability for exceptional growth. And so if we just cut everything down to where, hey, the only thing I had to do every week is just get eyes on this thing. Getting eyes on something is a whole lot better than sitting there like, "Ah, let me call this person and explain the whole comp plan." No, what you want to do is when you have a system like we have, you just want eyeballs. And so all we're going after is eyeballs, while other people who don't have a system, they're going after posting every day, and continue to post to those same people because again, so they're depending on social media to replay their content, and we all know what social media does. So we want these people in our system and let the system work. And so pretty much once you have this thing up and running, like I do, then basically all you're going to do is you're just going to try to get people to look at it. That's it. So that's as you run an advertising to it, or simple as you saying or going to your cousin and say, "Hey man, listen, I'm gonna text you something, man. If you got, at least I always say this, I'm gonna text you something. You got 15 seconds to look at something. Just take a look at it. Because they're gonna see the headline. You got 15 seconds to take a look at this. Yeah. So I text them, "Hey, I just go text to a person and let them look at it. And then get it out, it's out of your hands. And the email will do the follow-up." That's kind of how we're gonna rock and roll. So we're gonna do it that way because we want to make it duplicatable. So everybody can teach everybody this, right? It's not a special skill. I'm not really anybody special other than the fact that I just put time to learn a craft, time to make videos and stuff. And I learned a whole lot of skill, but I just doesn't make me any more special than anybody else. But I just dedicate, my portion of my life to learning this stuff. So this way I can be able to interpret it and I can actually make it easier for people that come behind me until they learn, right? Because things are evolving. Just like, for instance, most people don't know, I spent like $1,800 on learning AI stuff. Why would I do that? Well, so I can teach it. So that's why we're doing all this stuff. But Tina laughing at me. She's like, "Man, this dude crazy." What's going on, Tanya Dixon? What's happening? So yeah, so that's kind of what we want to do. So I make those changes in the funnel to make it more attractive for your guys as viewers. So when we look at these funnels and when we look at things like this, and we have I like to call it eye candy. When we have eye candy like this, it just makes it a whole lot easier. So this is how you get exponential growth is you have to have something that's going to keep people's attention. And no knock on SaveClub. I mean, they're great, but if I go to SaveClub and I go log in, and nothing wrong with the capture page, but everybody and their mama has this capture page. Now, even though there's a great video on this one right here, I mean, here's what people could do, right? They could go through and they could do this. They can say, "Oh, YouTube video. Oh, let me just go here." And guess what? Now, and what's gonna happen on YouTube? Oh Lord, the Trump video's gonna come up. Now I'm like this. I'm like, "Oh, let me see what's going on with Trump. Oh man, let me see. Oh, Rocky on. Let me watch Rocky." And guess what? You done forgot all about your website. You done forgot all about it. Well, let me go watch Melvin's live, which is good to watch my live. So, they might be watching my live and I'll send them back to you. But they'll be, "Let me watch this, let me watch that." So, that's kind of the distraction piece. So that is like what happens if you run traffic to this. It's just too many things that can redirect them out of the website. And they already know what it is. So that's a big difference. So when you go to something, not saying anything's wrong with this, but that's why you don't want to run traffic to this. If we go here, let's go. If we go here, then what can they click on that takes them away? Nothing. Click on the video just plays. They can't go anywhere. The video doesn't take them anywhere. They're staying on task. right? So we don't have anything that drives them out of the our funnel. And we have a 4K video that is just playing and it's slaying. So versus this to where it says watch this video, a credit card in hand. Like there's nothing that's when you're a kid. I mean, I want you to think about when you're a kid. Like what's going to attract you more? Like what's going to really attract you more when you press them? Like you got to think people got the kid mind. Like does anything on this page make me want to press something? Profit an extra 500 to 5,000 per month with SaveClub. Oh, this is SaveClub. I think my friend was telling me about this. But if we take them here, brand new for 2025, simple four-step system generate up to 4,095 without having to recruit anyone. They don't know what business this is. So their first exposure would be from you. They're not going to go to Google and look up SaveClub. And then if they try to click anywhere, they can't click anywhere because all they can do is this be on tag. Because people literally have a short attention span. So we got this video right here, very well done video, and they're gonna be excited. They're gonna stick their name in. Once they stick their name in, then guess what? We're gonna go through the funnel process, and we have them in here. And again, you got the countdown timer, and so they're gonna see all this stuff. So this is how we can actually have exponential growth. We're not going to give people anything that's going to distract them off task. So this is why we make these funnels. This is why we tell people like if you're going to really do traffic, and it even says so on Save Club's website. As I show this all the time, it says do not purchase leads or traffic. I'm not making this up. This is on Save. Do not purchase leads or traffic. So again, they don't want you to do that. But again, they don't want it going to this site, right? Because they got a spam policy. If you send your leads and traffic here, they have to go. This is like your gatekeeper to protect your main site. So you can send leads and traffic here, and then once they get through here, they will be vetted. They will be real people. So this is where we actually, do this, and we get the name and email, and then they can opt in again. Now they trust us, so it's kind of why we do things like this to make sure that you guys can turn those strangers into good leads. Right? A good lead is they're good leads and they're bad leads. A bad lead can become a good lead, meaning that you might have a lead that's skeptical, but if they go through the process and they take these micro actions, like putting in their name, clicking on buttons, and they're committed to pretty much, right? And so that's a good lead. And then if you can email them on automation where you got personal emails going, well, not personal, but you got emails talking about their problems, and that is what we want. We want them in our email system. We want to get the emails. We want our emails to take effect. And so at 2 o'clock in the morning, Tina wakes up, she got two signups. Larry wakes up, he got to sign up. Justina wakes up, she got to sign up. So that's kind of what we do. And then we have to do the process because they can copy the exact same system. And now you make two forms of commission. You make one on SaveClub, you make another $20 a month with HBA. Now you got commissions. And folks, if you have 50 people who buy this funnel from you from traffic, that's $1,000 a month in HBA. And then it's another $1,000 you made in SaveClub. 2 grand, that's good money. So that's kind of why we're making it so you guys can profit. So again, we got them in this, and then if they want training, obviously want to do training. Then obviously, I'll show you a sneak peek next time. But next time I go live, I want to show we are making progress for the Millionaires in Training School platform. So that's going to be in progress as well too. So that's kind of why we do things, why we do it. That's kind of the whole story behind it. So people want to know why should I use this versus that. Well, I just explained to you why and how it gives you the highest chance of getting a sign up that's not going to be as distracting. And honestly, like I said, all this kind of matches. We kind of make all the colors go together, and this just looks a whole lot attractive. It just looks a whole lot more attractive than it's not. And no knock against Save Club. I think they did a great job. But honestly, if we're buying traffic, if we're trying to buy advertising, and we want to reach the world, and we want to turn strangers into customers, this is the way to do it. And let's see. Tanya was on here. Tanya says, "I do have to. I have. Do I? No, you can use whatever you want to. You can use Aweber, SendShark, or whatever. You can use any platform you want. It's completely up to you. So whatever platform you want to use, you don't have to use GetResponse. I've been using GetResponse since 2012. I trust it. It's really good. So you can use SendShark if you have it, or whatever plugin you have. Anything that plugs in HPA, you can actually use. So If it integrates, then you can use it. Use whichever one you want. I just like Get Response because I've been with them since like a long time, and they have been absolutely phenomenal. And I built my online presence with Get Response, and I trust them. So, but if you got SendShark, you love it, definitely use it. If you like it, I love it. But thank you so much, Justin. So again, it's a process. So, but like I said, you guys are going to learn. We're going to all be on the same page, and then hopefully we grow a good community of people that are involved and people that are making some money. If you're not making, even still, like if you don't make money, really quick, it's not a bad thing. Again, I can tell you the story when I first started online marketing, and I just stumbled across getting leads, and I can just kind of tell you this whole story about the lead part, which I'll share with you another time. I was at a point where I wasn't making any money online because I did not understand the process. I did not understand that I can't make people buy. I understood that buying is a decision that people make. They're only going to make the decision to buy if you make a great offer. And if you don't make a great offer, you're not going to get a sale. And if you do make a great offer, that may not get a sale, but if you make a great offer, you have excellent follow up, and you can continue to make great offers to people, over time, it could convert into a sale. Or over time, you can convert them into a really good lead. Because just because they don't buy SaveClub doesn't mean they're not going to buy from you. You might have another offer down the line. Hey, I didn't buy SaveClub, but you know what? I'm going to buy this weight loss. So everyone has their own speed. I like that. Don't ask for email address. Yep. Yes, I'm gonna post that training, George. So we got that coming on. So we'll see that as well. And then I'm gonna have to get ready to go in like 2 minutes. Um, so I can only make this like 30 minutes. So the new capture page, it is available. I'm gonna do a training on that next Monday at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure everyone can follow along. It's gonna be a follow along training, and we're gonna all get our capture pages to look exactly like what I just showed everybody. If you want your capture page looking amazing, have all the new cool features, we're going to walk through that together. We're going to make that change together. I mean, I could update and put it back there, but we'll make that change as much. So we'll do all of that. My phone is ringing, y'all. That's business here. I got to get ready to go and take care of things. So that's it, folks. Appreciate you taking time out to watch. And again, I'm going to be with you all the way. So we're going to be continuing with these live updates, and anything I do, I'm going to make sure you guys know. And coming up, we're going to do another video that's not about Safe Club. It's going to be about working with Candace Bird Davis, who I'll talk to you about this young lady. She is phenomenal. And when she does something, I pay attention. And I don't have much room on my plate, but I'm making room on my plate for what she has to offer because this young lady shows people how to win. So we're going to talk about that a little bit in the future. And guys, let me just say this too. Make sure that I tell people this, make sure you do what you can do, right? You don't have to do everything that you see, right? It's just make sure you do what's in your budget, make sure you do what's on your plate. So if your plate only allows one thing at a time, it's one thing at a time. I'm gonna help you in everything, but again, just make sure you are budgeting what you're doing. Most leaders won't say that; they'll say, "Just buy everything." No, just do what you can do. Right? Do what you can get value. And if you have to wait till you make money on one thing to go to the next, then let's do that. We want to be profitable. We don't want to be in debt. Again, we're not going to be in debt because everything is tax deduction. But again, I definitely understand. So I'll be presenting a lot of things this year. I think offers that people can actually benefit from. I'm going to support every offer, but again, make sure you are just, doing what you can do. Everyone's budget is different. Yeah, bite-sized pieces. It's a lot to learn. So, um, yeah, next training, we'll be setting everyone up manually on the capture page. It'll be a step-by-step training. So, again, we're going to do that on Monday. So, folks, appreciate you guys. Love you all. If you missed this, watch it back. It's a 35-minute replay. And I will be sending the Zoom out. Thank you so much, folks.